coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. Despite the ongoing messaging of the importance of keeping your vaccinations up to date, a high number of cases of whooping cough are now being reported across the province. The Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation plays an important role to healthcare in Southwest Saskatchewan, and the team at MacBean Tessem is the latest group to step forward with a donation of $10,000. Saskatchewan Premier Brad Wall was back in his home riding of Swift Current for the grand opening of Milburn House. Thanks for joining us here today. Whooping cough cases are on the rise across the province, and parents and caregivers are once again being reminded to ensure their children's vaccinations are up to date. Whooping cough is one of many illnesses which is included in a long list of childhood vaccines. And despite the ongoing messaging of the importance of keeping your vaccinations up to date, a high number of cases of whooping cough are now being reported across the province.
Well, we actually find whooping cough sort of has its cycles. There's years where we have more cases and years where we have less cases. So we are experiencing something like a wave now, and it's not necessarily that everybody's not had some degree of immunization, but certainly we find a number of people are behind on their immunizations, so they're not totally up to date with their immunizations. So that is key. The other component that I always emphasize is, sometimes we forget about precautions, everyday precautions on top of immunizations, washing our hands, keeping, our coughing into the sleeve, things like that. So in communal or community settings, it's very easy to spread respiratory illness if we're not careful.
Dr. Torr further adds that with approximately 20 cases of whooping cough recently reported here in the Cypress Health region, children and adults should keep up to date with their booster shots, as the 10-year tetanus vaccine also includes the whooping cough booster.
A lot of people call it the 100-day cough. It persists for a long time. It's not like your everyday cold cough which goes away in a week. With whooping cough, the cough takes a lot of time to go. So it's very key, one, to get the immunization. Two, if you do, or you've heard of whooping cough in the community and you're getting a nasty cough, get it checked out. The earlier the treatment, the better the outcome.
More information on whooping cough and the associated vaccine can be accessed through your local public health office.
This is a great example of the health region, the Cypress Health region, and the Ministry of Health working to put the patient first.
For over 12 years, Southwest TV News has provided the visuals for the defining moments in our community. Support your community and help us to continue our work. Support our sponsors by watching the ads on YouTube and by clicking the ads on our website. Pennies per click, which will help us continue to bring you the award-winning news coverage you've come to expect from Southwest TV News. Celebrate Canada's 150, the Cowboy Way. Frontier Days in Swift Current is an exciting lineup of grandstand entertainment, June 28th through July 1st, including the Washboard Union, the CCA Rodeo and Cabaret, and the grand finale with Sawyer Brown and Aaron Goodman. Get your tickets today from the Swift Current Ag&X office or PharmaSave. The 79th Annual Frontier Days in Swift Current, June 28th through July 1st. A local law firm in Swift Current has made a donation to the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation. We find out how that money will work in the community in this report. The Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation plays an important role to healthcare in Southwest Saskatchewan, as it raises funds for a variety of crucial equipment and furnishings. To meet its mandate of ensuring quality healthcare for all across the region, it relies on the generous support of donors. And the team at MacBean Tessem is the latest group to step forward with a donation of $10,000.
You know, we've been in practice since 1905. This firm has been in the community, and we just felt it was a way to say thanks to the citizens of Swift Current, the surrounding community. It's been a real privilege for us to practice law in this community, and so We thought of ways to try and give back to the community, and we know Clay and the work that the foundation has done, and just felt that this was time to do it.
And this recent donation of $10,000 will help the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation meet its goal of achieving specific upgrades to the Women and Children's Unit at the Cypress Regional Hospital.
There's 3 new birthing beds. The existing ones came over when the hospital moved 10 years ago, so it's time. They need a new baby fetal monitor, and they also would like another infant warmer, similar to the Panda infant warmer that we did the story on last year. So we're looking at, and the grand total is about $120,000, I think, altogether.
Thompson further adds that as the foundation moves forward on its various fundraising campaigns across the Southwest, all donations are greatly appreciated.
There's enough people around that if everybody could do a little bit, it goes a long ways. And it's nice to get the nice $10,000 gifts, but it's nice to get a $100 gift or a $1,000 gift as well. And because every little bit helps when you're trying to gather funds for a good cause. And so this helps to encourage others to support as well.
The Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation has played a key role in healthcare across the Southwest since 1999 and has raised over $26 million.
We're looking at the exhibition called The Tablets by Douglas Bentham of Saskatchewan.
It's my first, what is commonly referred to as an installation. Hippocrates said that life is short, art is long. When you go into art, it just sort of sorts things out after a while. You start living this artful life.
Imagine a destination where you can enjoy world-class dining and unique accommodations. Take a leisurely stroll through streets filled with rich history while browsing for that perfect gift. Buy fresh produce from the farmer's market and enjoy a range of cultural events while stepping back in time to learn more about Canada's Old West. Your summer destination is awaiting you in Maple Creek. For event listings and all things Maple Creek, visit our website. Saskatchewan Premier Brad Wall was back in his home riding of Swift Current for the grand opening of Milburn House, marking the 9th group home for Southwest Homes, a project which has come together thanks to the continued support of the provincial government.
We have grown a lot over the last few years, and there was a real need for that. People with disabilities are certainly much better off than they were 10 years ago, and we understand even with budget constraints that there's still somewhat of a focus for people to move out of that institutional setting and move into a smaller home while still looking at the needs of the community, and we're able to do that with this home here. So we have also taken one person off the wait list that we had from our community. So that's a good thing for us as well.
A financial investment by the province, which Premier Wall says is crucial in continuing to assist groups such as Southwest Homes.
We still have a goal to make Saskatchewan the very, very best place for someone that might have a disability and for family members of people with disability. And we have a ways to go, but we've made a lot of progress. We now have SED, the Shared Income for the Disabled program, and we have a major build out in group home spaces. In our little area alone, we've went from $900,000 in 2007 as an annual budget to $4 million for this work with the folks who have intellectual disability and disabilities. So I hope that portends for what we're going to continue to do into the future. I hope it's a good indicator of what we're going to continue to make a priority even in tight years.
Milburn House is located in this quiet neighborhood off Battleford Trail, bringing together 4 clients from Moose Jaw, moving from an institutional setting to their own home. And for one of the clients, Milburn House now offers more independent living with his own apartment.
So we either have people who live in a group setting where there's a lot of staff support. They have staff support 24 hours a day, or people can live independently and they live in their own apartment with no support except for a few times a week. So what we were looking for was kind of a middle road for that. So we have created a semi-independent apartment. So it's a sitting room and a bedroom and a bathroom, and but it's in the basement. There's a door that Corey can come and go as he pleases, but he can still eat meals with the folks upstairs. He still has some social contact, assistance with medication if required, but feels very much like he's in his own apartment, which is always one of his dreams, and we were really happy that we could help him with that.
Southwest Homes is a nonprofit organization and has over 100 employees through its 9 group homes. Market Square is a summer tradition in downtown Swift Current, and organizers are now searching for entertainers, food vendors, and artisans to be part of the excitement for the upcoming season. Contact Marlene today at 750-7888 and spend your Saturdays in downtown Swift Current this summer. Market Square, proudly presented by the City of Swift Current, Standard Motors, Innovation Credit Union, and Southwest TV News. Celebrate Canada's 150 the Cowboy Way with Frontier Days in Swift Current. Enjoy the kickoff pancake breakfast and burning of the Frontier Days brand. Meet your friends along the route of the Canada 150 Let's Celebrate Parade. Enjoy the excitement of the Midway, livestock shows, indoor displays, and family fun zone, featuring an array of free entertainment, including the Kids Wild West Show. And look to the sky for the breathtaking Canada 150 fireworks. The 79th Annual Frontier Days in Swift Current, June 28th through July 1st. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.